Yeah, hello everybody, how's it going? In today's episode, we will be ranking a TikTok page. Basically, it's actually a trend, and what it is basically well, you saw the title, is Earclack's Weapon Ball uh, trend series of videos, I guess. And, well, first let me explain in the no spoiler part of the video what the Weapon Ball is. Weapon Ball is basically a weapon. You may see the image in the screen. A ball actually, with an with an weapon. Oh my god, I can't talk. It's basically a ball that has a weapon, and every ball has a different weapon, of course, and every weapon has some scaling. Let's say, like sword has damage scaling. Every time you hit something, you increase the damage, and basically it's a short video on TikTok that few weapons go ahead with in fight, basically, with different properties every weapon. And it's actually funny because it's kind of niche. Not really. Some of the videos in TikTok get 2.6 million views or more than 2 million views. So it's not really niche, but not too many people know about it. And well, if it was just the videos itself, it wouldn't really be that cool. What makes it cool is the community around it. So if you're going to see it, of course, the Earclax page will be appearing in the screen somewhere. So go check it out. Go to the comments. Go to the suggested tag in the TikTok to see the fan art and the fan animations that people do about it. They are really cool and they really give personality to each weapon ball. It's such a simple concept that you can cheer for something stupid like, yeah, spear won against a dagger or something like that. And it's for some reason really cool to see and really cool to see the community around it cheering for something so basic, actually. So yeah, the community is the best part, and that's basically it. It's not really complicated. I'll start with the spoilers. Uh, kind of spoilers. I mean, it's just a TikTok page. I don't know if there is something other than the TikTok page. I believe there is something in YouTube. Earclax has a YouTube channel, but TikTok page is the main source of videos that I watch. So basically, that's why I'm recommending the Earclax TikTok page. It's a better experience, I believe, because you can go to a video and then see the recommended search in TikTok, and then see the fan arts and fan animations, and this is the best way to experience this phenomenon, I guess. So okay, now with the spoiler part. The Of course, the main thing that happened. Oh my god, it's so strange talking about the weapon ball tournament, but yeah, it was the weapon ball tournament, season one. We had the OGs, I guess, uh, uh, weapons. We have bow, spear, shield, dagger, unarmed, sword, staff, and scythe going one against each other. And in the end, sword won. I was a sword fan since day one, of course. But it was really cool to see another story that is the spear comeback. Spear won against bow and one against dagger, which it had lost previously. And spear was like a fraud in Fraud Watch. Now it was the second place in the tournament. Of course, sword is the goat. You can't win against sword. But yeah, the tournament was really cool. It made a lot of fun arts. People made a lot of fun arts, and the fun arts were really great. I don't know why I'm saying like woo language or something like that. I'll say great. Why great? It's great. Oh my god. So yeah, check it out. The tournament was really cool. If you didn't check it out already, of course. Uh, Once again, I'll say now I'll show some images and give credits to the creators, of course. The fan arts are the best part. The fan animations, of course, if you want to see the animation, go to this people's channels and TikTok pages and whatever. Really cool, really fantastic, a really cool community giving life to something so basic that is a weapon, you know. It's simple, it's really simple. It's just cool to see people cheering for, know, oh look, the dagger won against a bow or something like that, and things. I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool. And of course, as a part of the community myself, I will be ranking the weapon balls weapons, I guess. So let me show you guys. Quick cut. Okay, so here we have the weapon balls. The main ones, the boots just count as the unarmed because I don't want to go get a picture of the unarmed to place there. So we'll be going through each one and ranking them. Sorry for any noise in the background. Our house is really busy today. Okay, so first the spear. So for the spear, we have uh he was on fraud watch. Okay, he was a really fraud, losing against everyone. Uh, However, he got second place, of course, in the weapon ball tournament, and he proved himself against Dagger. That was basically his counter, and against Bow, however, Bow isn't really hard. So I won't place him in S. However, I think he deserves for his comeback a place in the 8th tier. Now next we have Sword, and Sword is automatically S tier. Sword was a GOAT since the beginning. He lost just a couple of times, I guess. I don't really remember. He had a really embarrassing loss against Bo. Bo did a really good combo with him. However, he won the weapon ball tournament. Really good performance overall. Really cool weapon to see being played. Bo is just D tier. If I wanted to add a F tier, I would, but I won't. He did a really cool combo in Sword. That's the best feat Bo has. However, he just fell off after that. Didn't really win against anyone. Lost first round in the tournament. So don't really deserve a lot of praise. Uh, kind of fraud. D tier or F tier in this case. Shield, I think Shield is a really cool weapon to see being played. Uh, it kind of looks like a skilled based weapon, you know. Uh, I I believe I'll put him B. He's really cool to see, and his mechanic that when some weapon hit him in the shield, he reflects the damage. Really good against high damage base weapons like sword. However, if the weapon has a lot of damage instance like dagger, he may be a little bit countered. So B tier. Staff D tier automatically. There was some talk about pre-nerf staff or something like that. I didn't really see anything like that. Staff for me was never the goat. When the projectile that Staff throws hits a wall, he just gets bigger. I don't remember if it has even damage scaling. So I mean, really Staff fraud watch with together with Bow. So now we have Scythe, and Scythe is just A tier, almost S tier. No, Scythe has poison mechanic. So if he hits a weapon ball, basically it takes more damage over time, something like that. I never really understand how the mechanics really work. However, I know that's poison, and he can win against a lot of people. Scythe, of course, lost in the weapon ball tournament. I don't remember against who. I believe it was against Sword. It was against Sword, so of course he lost against the best. What can you do? However, a really good weapon ball to watch. GOAT of late games. So Dagger never really was a fan. I'll go with C tier. I don't really think he's on Fraud Watch. However, Dagger, you know, never really felt Dagger. Dagger was just in the downhill spiral also, so not feeling Dagger. Uh, Almost the last, the Prodigy, Shuriken. So Shuriken is a cool weapon. It's not none of the OGs, so I'll place him in B because He was winning against a lot of people. However, of course, the GOAT, that is the next one. Not Boots. Forget about Boots. This one is unarmed. Think about him as unarmed. And unarmed, of course, is going into the A tier. He's a prodigy killer. He don't parry. He just goes and hits. And he was the one made to defeat Shuriken, of course. He was the prodigy killer. He was the GOAT. However, he lost against Spear. I don't know who he lost against. However, he lost. Unfortunately, I believe it was against Spear. I will have to see after that. However, I forgot. I forgot. I just saw the tournament and I forgot all of it. However, just know he's really cool. His character is also really cool in all the fun arts. So it's just really cool to see him. And of course, when he destroyed the Prodigy, the Shuriken, everyone just cheered. Yeah, the goats. However, none of them, of course, compares against Sword. Of course, now we arrive at the part of the video where I rank it. And we will have just two things to rank for now. So I believe the weapon ball goes in the C tier, but it's a don't get me wrong, it's a high C tier. It's really cool. Isn't really better than the Fantastic Four movie, but it's also a really cool experience to see overall. So I recommend you guys. So right here, weapon ball by ear flex and categories TikTok. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment for what you want to see tiered next. Of course, everything can be tiered. Everything actually it doesn't really need to even need be something entertaining or not. I have two animes that I want to rank next. Take a little longer, maybe. No. So, and sorry for bad English. Just starting, uh, getting used to speaking English to my screen, which is actually harder than speaking English to someone else. But let's see. With time, I'll get better. So that's it, guys. Uh, uh, keep ranking.